ciao, como stai? This is JJ Snyder coming to you with the Red Carpet Report. I'm at LA Italia Film Festival tonight for the premiere of Atlantis Down.
Hey, how are you?
I'm so good. Congratulations tonight on your premiere.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
It's nice being here.
It's excellent being here. You have drawn a major crowd.
Well, I hope that more people will be coming in the next 20 minutes.
You're a man wearing many hats tonight.
Yes.
Yes. And I imagine that you wore many hats in the production of this film.
Unfortunately, yes. I was the director, the producer, and one of the co-writers. So,
Oh my goodness.
a lot.
Great. And tell me a little bit about, you conceived of the film,
Yes.
and then how did you make it happen? Because this is your first film.
Yeah. I had already developed a screenplay with Sam Ingraffia and Doug Birch called The Quest, and we had found a fund that had funded the whole thing. And 24 hours before signing the deal with the studios in Italy, the entire thing collapsed.
You're kidding me.
No,
For
no.
this project.
No, for another one.
For another
it was a
one.
$12
Okay.
million
Oh my God.
project. So at that point, we practically said, okay guys, why don't we do something that we can manage, that is like in the range of $1 million or so.
Okay.
And they all agreed, and so at that point I came up with an idea, we bounced it back and forth. Like 2 months later we had a screenplay.
Wow.
And then I brought on my executive producer. We tried to raise the money here in Los Angeles, didn't work. So we went to Virginia, he worked there, and 11 months later we were wrapping production.
Wow. Wow, that's fantastic. So it's really a story of overcoming adversity, because when that $12 million dropped out, you must have been just devastated. But
Yes.
something kept you going.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't take no's that nicely, and I'm a fighter, so I was like determined. It was like either you win or you win no matter what, and I don't
Okay.
care. So I just wanted to do something, and I needed to be, and I thought, okay, this must be a lesson. There must be a lesson here for me to learn, and Hollywood is good in teaching you lessons. So the lesson was and is you cannot. It's very unlikely for a first-timer to start with a $12 million film. Start smaller and go in incremental steps.
Yes.
And I think it's a very good lesson.
Excellent. Excellent. And tell me about the film community in Virginia.
Oh, they were great. I really loved them. I mean, Virginia was. I heard after the movie that Virginia is for lovers. I'm Italian, so I thought that it was a perfect match. Yeah, the people were great. 75% of our investors came from Virginia. So, you know, we found also people who trusted us there big time. And I have only good words to say about Virginia. And the locations there are unique. They have a unique look, which is, I think, one of the things that makes this movie different.
Fantastic. And what was your experience like on set? I've talked with many people who said you had a very intense shoot. It was 13 days. What was it like for you to step into the shoes of the director?
That to me is always, you know, like having fun in a theme park. It's like the producer part is always the more difficult one and the most difficult one, because you have to raise the money, get everything organized. I had prepped this movie for 6 months before getting into it. Once I got into it, it was like, okay, we have to do it. So, and I had no room for mistakes. Because when you have a 14-day schedule, we ended up finishing in 13. But what I'm saying is, when you have that amount of time,
Yes.
you cannot really make mistakes.
How do you not get overwhelmed with all the responsibility? Do you have a lot of people around you then that you
I chose.
farm out the responsibility to?
I mean, I'm used to choose my partners and my crew very carefully, and so the first thing that I did was to call up the people I had worked with in the past. So 1/3 of the crew came from Italy,
Oh, excellent.
1/3 came from Los Angeles, and 1/3 came from Virginia.
What a great mix.
Yeah, we spoke 3 languages on set.
Oh my God.
English, Italian, and Spanish. And it worked out. The other thing is that because I come from 30 years of martial arts, I'm always the first who walks on set and the last who leaves, so I'm very demanding for myself. I ask a lot to myself, so I never give up until.
What martial arts do you practice?
I did karate for 30 years. Yeah.
And it taught you discipline?
A lot,
Yes,
a lot.
discipline.
It's like, I think that every sport, when it's done with the right mindset, is like dance. They require you to be disciplined, otherwise you don't go anywhere.
Right.
You know, and even if you don't become a pro in it, but still the discipline is what you need to improve. You know, improvement is what you need to achieve, right?
Absolutely, yes. So tonight is a big premiere of the film, and then what happens next?
Next, I'll be concentrating on trying to sell this, and on the next project, which is called The Quest, which is the one that collapsed in 2008.
Ah, you're bringing it back.
Yes, as
Boy,
I said.
you are very resilient.
Yes, I don't accept no's. I don't take no's very easily.
Right. Good for you. Is The Quest a sci-fi also?
No, it's a treasure hunt. It's like National Treasure meets Indiana Jones, and it takes place in Rome. And I've been given the permission to shoot in some underground Rome locations that have never been seen on camera. It's gonna be fun.
Boy, that's a selling point if I've ever heard one. Jeez.
I know.
That's excellent. It was wonderful talking to you tonight.
Likewise. I hope you really like the movie. Thank you.
you.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.